This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, there's no video or article for me to read today. It's just me and you, sis. And we're going to talk about how Black women have failed to even be women. What am I talking about, right? Because I promote my channel and things of that nature, I'm pretty much always on some platform of social media, whether it's Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or what have you. And one thing that I noticed, and I kind of spoke on this a long time ago, but it's time to revisit this. One thing I noticed is a lot of Black women that y'all are getting like y'all womanhood from Tea Party women. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The T.S. Madisons and whoever else of the world. Like, y'all are getting y'all femininity from over there. Have y'all noticed that that's where y'all getting a lot of y'all femininity? Because this is what I see. When I scroll through social media, I find that these Tea Party women have a lot of Black female followers and fans. And these women will call these Tea Party women sis and auntie, and you know what I'm saying, and all of the sisterhood type of terms. And they'll try to have these friendships and relationships with them like they are natural born women. And they look to these Tea Party girls as for like guidance for like relationships, how to dress, how to be feminine, how to be a woman. And I've watched this stuff, like when we talk about relationships, like a lot of these tea parties are streetwalkers. These are sex workers. And so you have Black women that are looking to them and asking them about advice about men and relationships and stuff like that, and how to be in these relationships, or how to move as a sex worker, how to, like basically teach them the game of that. And then you're getting how to be a woman, how to look like a woman, makeup tips, clothing tips, how to do the lace front, how to do the hair, how to do the nails, how to talk, how to walk. It's a lot of slang that Black women use that come out of the alphabet community's subculture and slang. And they adopt a lot of the language. They're adopting, Black women are adopting the alphabet community subculture and looking to them to show you how to be a woman. But the problem with that is this is a man. Many of them are not even post-op, so they still got a toolbox. So you are following on social media, having these conversations as if these people have spent their life as women. They have not. They have not spent their life as a woman. They eat 40 years old and 30 of them years been spent as a man. So how you gonna come through and now be a woman and guide these other women? Like, when I look at it, I see these tea parties like guiding these women, and a lot of them are young women. Like, these are not even old women. When you gotta look to an individual who was born male, who does not know the first thing about being a biological female, and then they transition, quote unquote, into living their life like a woman to appear as though they are women, and you're going over there getting your femininity from over there, and y'all don't see no problem with that. Y'all don't see no problem with wearing your makeup at the same way a drag queen might wear their makeup. Y'all don't see having a whole costume on. They gotta put it on. They gotta put on a lace front and some makeup and do their body and they gotta do that stuff to appear female. You were born female. And you don't even understand how to enhance your own femininity, and you're not getting femininity from women. You're getting taught, quote unquote, how to be a woman from a person that's been a dude most of their life and have lived their life as men, not as women. And the reality of the matter is they can never live like women. They can appear to be women, but they'll never live the life of a woman because they are biologically not women. And see, when we have to get into it a little bit deeper than that, because this is a failure of Black women to even be women. When you gotta try to learn this from a dude that just looked like a female, you know you have failed at being a woman. You failed at womanhood. Like a whole failure of the entire thing. Like everything that it entails, starting from the biological point, for you to even try to accept that these men who wish to live their lives to be regarded as a woman can actually tell you something about being a woman. When you were born biologically female, so why didn't your femininity come from another biological female, namely your mother? This is how lost everybody is. We're going to go even deeper. Black women, due to your failure of being women, you getting replaced by tea parties. You getting replaced by tea parties. And the only reason that replacement has been so subtle is because there are a lot of straight Black men who don't want to deal with nobody that just look like a woman, but you're not one. It's a lot of straight Black men. And the straightness of Black men, the heterosexuality of Black men has been under attack since forever. But here's the part that you don't understand, as you have been used once again as a stupid, goofy pawn in a game that you don't know how to play. And you think you winning and at the top of something, and you not at the top of nothing. You at the bottom of the totem pole in every significant area that a woman can be at the bottom. And then you don't want nobody to say that. But I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Crimson Cure saying it. You at the bottom of every conceivable pile that a woman can be the bottom of, because you didn't even realize that your full-blown support of the alphabet community, and specifically the Tea Party of that community, male to female, your wholesale support of that is about to backfire, because they got you to accept the biological falsehood that these were women like you're a woman. They're just putting on the effect of a woman, but they can never be a woman. They never know what periods feel like. They'll never know what period cramps feel like. They'll never know what childbirth is like. They'll never feel the tinge you feel when you're like, I'm ovulating. They'll never feel that. They'll never go through the emotional things that we go through. I don't care how much estrogen they actually pump into their system. They're not going to be able to become the emotional creature that women are. They still gonna have that analytical male nature that you can't change his nature. You can change the outside, you can change the box, the packaging, but you can't change the nature. They got you to accept the biological falsehood that these were women to the same degree that you were a woman, even though this individual was born man and may 9 times out of 10 still have their man parts that they use. It's not going to waste. They use it. The other part of it is that they got you to accept it biologically. Now you accept it culturally. You accept the alphabet community and all of it, the nuances of its subculture. You find it to be intriguing. You find it funny. You find, you know what I'm saying? Like, you will get mad at a straight black man mocking black women and say that that's misogynoir, but you will be the same person that follows T.S. Madison to the end of the world. You in tune for all of T.S. Madison's live streams and shows and all of this kind of stuff. Like, you would do that. And there are a lot of like Tea Party influencers in and around YouTube and other social media platforms that have large followings of black women. So how do you get mad at the black men who will don the attitude of a black woman to make comedy, but you don't like that, but you will sit up and try to take notes of femininity from somebody that's been a man for the last 30 years of their life? Make that make sense to me. But see, what you don't understand is now environmentally, in terms of policy, there are a lot of states or whatever that are making law where a Tea Party does not have to disclose the fact that they're Tea Party, especially if they get a post-op to actually change the bits and the physical part. And if they really look like women, this is how you about to be replaced. Because since they don't have to divulge that information, if they are post-op, straight men won't know this. And straight men will date them because you look like a woman. They accustomed to that gynocrat hyena mentality. So that's not going to throw them off. Okay. Because a lot of these black Tea Parties turn into strags because they turning into their mama. But anyway, that's the attitude ain't going to throw them off. And when they get to, you know what I'm saying, the intimate part is if they're post-op, then there's no male genitalia there to tip him off either. So he's going to be in a romantic relationship with an individual that he does not know was born a man. But the problem with it is procreation. There's not going to be any, because that Tea Party, I don't care what kind of operation you did, you can't put a womb in there. So while this straight man is going to be trying to figure out why we can't never have no babies, this is going to result in an even sharper decline in our numbers, because the women that are physically, naturally born women are too busy killing black kids. See, this is an all-out war, and y'all don't understand how y'all are playing the other side. Some of you don't understand. There are many of you that really do understand that and are willing to annihilate your own. But shout out to my brother Sheep Stay Sleep, who actually said in a few of his last few live streams about the genetic warfare. If you have read the ISIS papers by Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, or you know anything about what she taught, then you understand the concept of genetic preservation and genetic annihilation. To get straight black men to engage in non-heterosexual sex without them realizing it, and then not being able to procreate again, because the individual that they assume is a woman is really biologically male and has never had a womb, ovaries, or the capacity to get pregnant and birth a kid. And if that person continues to hold on to the fact that they didn't disclose that information, I'll probably have to play it off like, well, I'm just infertile, or I'm just barren, I'm never going to have kids. It's a very nefarious type of situation, and y'all don't get it. Y'all really don't get it. You failed to be women, and now you about to be replaced. Because now they got you out here looking real stupid with these stories of how you killing these kids. Now you crazy. Now they framing you crazy. Now you crazy. Zaddy turning on you, and you don't even know. Anyway, sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this topic. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.